To forgive is to set a prisoner free and to discover that the prisoner was you. Hey everyone, my name is Becky and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first YouTube video and I'm very excited to have you guys on today because I am going to discuss a topic that is oftenly ignored and yet very important: forgiveness. Let's get right into it. Forgiveness is the deliberate conscience to release feelings of resentment or vengeance towards people that have harmed you. Everyone knows what forgiveness is. When I talk about forgiveness, we've all been in situations whereby we asked for forgiveness or had to be forgiven. Forgiveness is not really about our spiritual well-being. I also highly feel like it's about how we heal. It highly speeds up the process of healing. So very many times people harm us and we hold on to things, we hold on to feelings. Let's get into the spiritual bit of forgiveness. Look at ourselves, human beings. So many times we sin against God, we do things that are not in line with His word, and yet we still go down and kneel expecting forgiveness, and we don't hold ourselves into condemnation. Yet when it comes to forgiving our neighbor, we get hesitant. We get so hesitant to forgive, and yet God has really never been hesitant when it comes to forgiving us. Let me quote Matthew 18:21-22. Then Peter came up and said to Jesus, "Lord, how many times will my brother sin against me and I forgive him? As many times as 7 times?" And Jesus said to him, "I do not say 7 times, but 77 times." That's a whole lot of times. I'll go ahead to quote Colossians as well. Colossians chapter 3 verse 13. "Bearing with one another, and if one has a complaint against another, forgiving each other as the Lord has forgiven you, so you also must forgive." It's that simple. Forgive, so you must be forgiven. I feel like very many times, so many of us hold on to toxic situations. We are hurting ourselves. If you're going to heal from a whole situation or a past trauma or people that have hurt you without having feelings of vengeance, wanting to get back at them, first of all, the things you should put into consideration are letting go easily. Let go of that grudge. Forgive that person. It's not as easy, I know. I understand. Sometimes people do really hurtful stuff and you feel like you'd never get over them. But put yourself in a situation whereby you went to ask for forgiveness from God and He didn't listen to your prayer, or He said no, you have to take a punishment for what you did. So it's something we need to do when we are dealing with one another. Let's forgive as Christ forgives, because He doesn't hold our sin against us, but He forgives us easily and we are made new. Also, healing is just generally healthy for good mental stability. When you know you're not holding a grudge on anyone, you know you're free. It's so relieving not to have feelings of vengeance or feelings of anger, because sometimes we only hurt ourselves. Instead of healing, most of the times the people that have even hurt us don't remember this stuff, and yet we hold on to them. We have these grudges, we have this anger, we have all this unsaid bitterness in us, and it makes us such angry people for no good reason. You pass via someone and they did something to you in the past, they probably thought you got over it. Most of the time these people get over these things, but then usually the people that are offended are still angry, and I feel like that is only hurting yourself. So let's learn to move on. Let's learn to forgive for better relationships. You're going to push away someone that would help you in the future because you're still holding a grudge that would have been so simple if you forgive. For more interesting videos like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Thank you for watching.